everyone. Today we have a special guest joining us. I'm excited to talk today with Scott Foote. He's an experienced cybersecurity executive with over 30 years of technology leadership experience. Scott, welcome.
Thank you, Faye. Thank you for having me.
So let's jump right in. The first question we have for you is, can you briefly tell our audience a little bit about your cybersecurity background?
Sure. So as a career perspective, I started off as a software engineer, rose to the ranks to be a product executive for a number of companies, have been a market analyst, a board member, and more recently, I'm a CISO, Chief Information Security Officer, and a Chief Privacy Officer. And the point in bringing up the product background is that it blends well for our clients in my consulting firm. When we engage, we're not just securing their company, but many of them are product providers. So I will work with the Vice President of Engineering, the Vice President of Product, to assess the security of what they bring to market and to completely enumerate, frankly, the risks to that product, to that platform. So the blend there helps to make sure that whatever technology controls they deploy align well to the business objectives.
Perfect. So I'll jump right into our next question here. In your opinion, what is the impact of a weak mobile application security strategy?
So CISOs talk a lot about what keeps us up at night, and that is our infrastructure and the portions of it that are insecure. And it's no surprise to anyone that we've seen a massive movement to mobile platforms, not just phones, but tablets. And even IoT devices should be considered within that. The bottom line is that's opened up an attack surface for the corporations we defend, for our organizations. Now, the technology has been progressing, but the dependence of the end users, whether it's a consumer or an employee, the dependence we have on our endpoints, specifically our mobile phones, is just unprecedented. At a recent event, I was doing a keynote and we were talking about just how much trust people have in their phones. And I challenged the audience, it was on Wall Street. I challenged the audience to just have one person step up and trust me to hand me their phone. Could have been locked, but trust me, just hand me your phone. Not a single person would hand over their phone. The point was well made. We have such an incredible dependency and innate trust on this new platform that we put a lot at risk in terms of the information that's being managed in that new infrastructure. Mobile apps are not just convenience anymore. Corporations deploy them for the vast majority of what they do for engagement with their employees, whether it's just basic collaboration and communication, or it's the core services they offer to their employees. That innate dependency puts us at risk, not just in terms of confidentiality breaches. If the mobile apps we trust spill the data, could be from the endpoint or in the communication. That's the confidentiality breach. And there's a lot of issues there, from privacy to corporate espionage. But also the integrity of the endpoint, because adversaries, they understand our dependency. They've watched this migration over decades. Today, mobile endpoints are attacked more than laptops. This is now second or third year in a row that most analyst firms will report that the mobile endpoint device is being attacked far more. And that's not going away. That's going to continue to be the case because that's our primary point of interface to pretty much any information system. So we've got both confidentiality challenges and integrity challenges in terms of what the potential loss is presented by these mobile devices.